Texas looking majestic tonight. We're coming to you live from Dallas, Texas. We welcome you to Noche and Beyond here on 2K Sports. From the attire to the food, the players' jerseys, tonight a celebration of the Latin culture. Hi everyone, this is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Well, Damian Lillard is not just the best player on the Blazers, he's the team's unquestioned leader. But he said leadership is not all about talking. It's about letting others hold you accountable too. Being coachable and committing to a common purpose. For him, guys, being a leader doesn't mean he puts himself above his teammates.
I like that story, David, and a good attitude. Great job. Thank you so much. As we approach the playoffs, let's now take a look at what is shaping up in the West. Take a look at the Mavericks. They're in 7th. They're looking to hold on to that seed for the playoffs. And, of course, there's the Trailblazers, just a couple spots back.
And for the Trailblazers, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
You know, it's got to be frustrating for them, Greg. You can't dwell on the past. You've got to think forward, work together, and play for one another.
The starters for the Portland Trailblazers, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Collins plays the 4 with Nurkic at the 5. And it's Anthony in at the small forward position. And for Dallas, Doncic out there with Seth Curry. And there's Porzingis. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Finney Smith in at the 4.
Well, you think the ownership style of the Mavericks, something the league had to adjust to. Very active, very outspoken. Sometimes I think that rubs people the wrong way. But now you get the sense it's almost the new normal.
You know, flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, Greg, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And the Mavericks, we know, have been trendsetters, investing in development and in technology.
Kevin, they have always been on the cutting edge of data collection and then using that data to give them a competitive advantage. When you're in a business, it's always about what's next? How can I be better?
Here's Doncic after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony. Here's Curry, and the Mavericks get another bucket right there.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And you know this, Greg. He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches. Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
The Mavericks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Lillard attacking, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic dunk.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Curry with a wide open look. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Last time they met was in Portland this season.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Well, the kind of low-energy effort they played with all night will make a coach absolutely crazy. You can't win if you don't play quality defense.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Nurkic again hits. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. 4-point game. Good on the bucket.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
And you look at Luka Doncic, 6'7", about 220, Doris. Is he a point guard? A point forward? I mean, where's he fit?
Well, I think in today's modern NBA, where we talk about positionless basketball, he's the perfect fit regardless of where you put him. He can defend wings, he can defend forwards, and offensively, you want him to be in command of the basketball.
Took him no time at all on that one. And it's 6 points for C.J. McCollum. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Trailing by 2. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets. And he gets it to go.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Curry with it. Now defended by McCollum. That bucket in no time at all. Doncic has got 5 points so far.
Hard to find any weakness in Doncic's offensive game. Boy, when this three-point shot is dropping, look out.
And the dunk by Doncic.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there? It just gets to the rack really easy.
Trailblazers have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pitch to their offense. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And for someone who spends most of his time on the perimeter, Lillard's a terrific finisher inside. His moves to the basket aren't tentative. They are strong.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Maxi Kleba, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Wright in for Curry. Trailblazers have gone 8 of 11 in the first quarter. They'll take that percentage any night. And Azania gets it to go.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
Swiped it away by himself. And finished off by Hazonia.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Mavericks trailed by 6. Doncic kicks to Hardaway. Off the run. Little with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Lasagna's shot is off. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And that one's good. Right.
You know, there's an unselfishness to Luka Doncic and a pretty pass right there.
On 3. Trent gets the bucket. Doris, you've said this often. It is incredibly difficult to compare guys of different positions in different areas, isn't it?
It really is. There's so many discussions about who's the GOAT, who's the greatest of all potential time. And there are certain names that are always going to pop to the top of the list, LeBron James. But it's very difficult to me, say, to compare a Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, one of the greatest to ever man the center position, had the impossible-to-check sky hook. But how do you compare him with LeBron James, who, though he is, and I don't know what position he is, he may be the greatest passer in the history of the league. Like, let's enjoy individual greatness without comparison.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Marjanovic checked in for Porzingis. Maria comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Burke in for Doncic. Here's Trent. Whiteside trying to break free. Trent gets the bucket. Trent's got 7 points in the game.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
And it's in there. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first. Simons the pass to Trent. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Mavericks trailed by 10, tipped away. Tips it up with both hands and rips it down.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end, Greg. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
On the Mavericks with possession here. The Blazers getting the bucket. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Burke's got his second bucket.
Oh, guys, that's an impressive spin move there. Didn't think he had a handle like that.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And his free throws are falling at a rate of only about 72% on the season. Not terrible, but listen, you obviously would expect him to do better.
And the second free throw, good. Here's Trent. He's got 14. And another 3 for Portland.
And from three-point range, guys, he has hit the ground running. What a first quarter.
Floats one. That one, no good. And So it's Portland with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We come back right after this.
It is what it is.
Great team play, so key to winning. Damian Lillard broke down the keys.
Be a star in your role. You know, I think it's one thing to say, let's be consistent, let's play hard, let's do all of these things. And I think as competitors, as professional athletes, we're going to play hard. You're going to be competitive because we're competitors. We don't make it to this level for no reason. But I think at this level, you also have egos.
Knowing your role and playing it so well is so crucial.
Yeah, when everybody buys in and plays for one another, that's when teams play their best ball.
And as we return, it's Noche Latina, celebrating the NBA's connection to the Latin American community. And guys, the Trailblazers enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. On the court for the Trailblazers, Hazonia at the 4 and Whiteside at the 5. Then it's Little, and it's Trent in at the 2. A wide open look here for Riot. Here's Marjanovic. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Pass to Simons. There's the triple. And another 3 for Portland.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's White. And Whiteside sends it back. Here's Hazonia. Makes it off the glass. Hazonia's got 6.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Little with the ball. Wright's there. And it's Little finishing it off.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
And it's been talked about for some time, but last summer the Heat finally decided to pull the trigger on Hassan Whiteside. Traded to Portland for Leonard and Harkless. Whiteside and the Heat had soured on each other in the trade. A chance for both sides to have a fresh start.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies. Dorian Finney-Smith checked in for the Mavericks. Seth Curry comes in for J.J. Barea. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Here's Simons. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
A lot of players have taken their game to another level. A lot of improvement they've done individually. Any surprises that have caught your eye, Doris, over the years?
Yeah, I would say probably maybe the greatest single individual leap I've ever seen is by the reigning most improved player, and that's Pascal Siakam. Couldn't get in the rotation consistently in the postseason, and then became such an integral part of an NBA championship team. Kemba Walker, who is an all-star caliber player, all-NBA level guy, continues to stay in the lab and keep improving. So a ton of guys, Domantas Sabonis, another young big who's been incredible. Just great to see guys progress.
Pulls up on the wing. Here's Anthony. Tries again. Got a hand on it. Stolen. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
The Mavericks have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Here's Finney-Smith. And it's Portland with the rebound.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
And McCollum the bucket on the assist by Anthony. And it's 8 points for C.J. McCollum.
You know, you love your star players making others better, and Melo with the vision there.
And the dunk by Doncic.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
And Anthony gets it to go.
Well, this second quarter has proven to be a turnaround. This guy looking much more comfortable all of a sudden.
Uncovered. And it's Dallas with another.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Oh, and he punks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Curry. Up again. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Portland leading by 22. Anthony on the wing. From out of the wing, he knocks it down. Anthony's got 9 points.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Doncic feeling it out. Releases. The shot, no good. And it's Portland the other way. Here's Simons. And it's blocked. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. Wasted no time on that one. He's got 8.
I think this is someone you have to account for in transition. Seth Curry does a great job getting into open space.
A nice shot by Simons.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
Doncic passes to Finney-Smith. No one near Bogdanovic as he lets it go. Off target with his 3.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Anthony against Bogdanovic. Collins. It's rebounded by Dallas. Bogdanovic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Curry finds Porzingis. Rebounded by McCollum. Collins against Curry. Again, the Trailblazers score.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Hardaway's checked in for Marjanovic. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Lillard's checked in for Zach Collins. Nurkic with the block. Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball. And the Mavericks with some changes. Maxi Kleba, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. DeLon Wright comes in for Curry, and it's Burke in for Luka Doncic. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Whiteside's checked in for Nurkic, and it's Little in for Anthony Simmons. Hardaway passes to Porzingis, and drops, and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. Porzingis has got his second basket.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
The Trailblazers have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. The first free throw is good. And so McCollum nails both of them. Here's Burke. 7 points in the game. Bulls from the top of the key. Nice jump shot. Good. Burke's got 9.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Little gets the bucket.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
The Mavericks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. The first one falls. That misses, so he splits the free throws. From deep three-point range, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Carmelo, I know in this system communication is key. How did that impact tonight's game?
It's working right now. We got to find some things out there in the game, a couple minor mistakes, but we did all right. I feel good about tonight.
Yes, you guys were definitely in the flow. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports. It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. After two quarters, it's Portland out in front. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, what's your take?
Well, their field goal percentage is a number that jumps off the page. And I say it's Shaq-like. Seriously, they're incredibly efficient shooting the basketball, and I don't think they settle for any bad shots. And you're never going to go wrong with that strategy.
And looking at Dallas, Shaq, your thoughts?
Well, the bottom line, they got to defend the three-point line much better. They were concentrating all their effort into protecting the paint, and these guys were standing behind the line. Yak 'em, splakakataya. And that strategy backfired. They gave up far too many open looks, and all those threes killed them.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. And here are the Trailblazers now. We've got Hardaway. Luka Doncic out there with Seth Curry. And there's Porzingis. And it's Finney Smith in at the four-man position. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half with. And here is Doncic after Damian Lillard was able to get the three to go. Hardaway passes to Finney Smith. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Hardaway's got 3 assists tonight.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. Doncic with the steal. He's got space. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Boy, had this shot on automatic. The confidence so crucial to what Seth Curry brings to the table.
And as Dirk Nowitzki walks off into the sunset, the Mavericks seem to have found their next European superstar in Luka Doncic. The number 3 pick in last year's draft had a rookie season for the ages.
Stolen by McCollum. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. Lillard with the ball.
And that was not an opportunity Lillard was going to let pass by. Getting down the floor in an instant and finishing on the break.
And Doncic, the EuroLeague MVP, led Real Madrid to a title. EuroLeague Finals MVP, all at the tender age of 19.
Incredibly accomplished. Despite that, slipped a little bit in the draft into the waiting arms of the Mavs, who moved up 2 spots to get him.
Here's Doncic. Trailblazers knocking down the tray. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Over a minute and a half into the 3rd quarter of action. And it's good for 2.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
Trailblazers have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. And Anthony gets it to go.
Just so fluid on all his shots. No hesitation from Melo on the catch and shoot.
Curry passes to Porzingis. And the call will be against Yusuf Nurkic. That's foul number 2 for him. J.J. Barea is checked in for Dallas. And a switch here also for Portland. Trent's checked in. Now, here's Doncic. 9 points in the game so far. A beautiful reverse layup. Doncic has got 11 points.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Deep two from Anthony. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 7th assist in the game.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Count the basket. 15 points for Carmelo Anthony.
Yeah, that's what you can do when you've got a great handle. Anthony is always able to put it on the deck and get to the rim.
Doncic with it. Now Anthony defending. Finney-Smith controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Well, it's such an honor to be on this with you, and you were the first female to become a full-time NBA analyst. Breaking new ground. You've accomplished so much in your life, personally, professionally. What would you tell young women who are graduating college, looking to get ahead in their career in what you've chosen?
Well, first and foremost, I've been very lucky, Kevin. The game of basketball has been a part of my life since I was 7. It's been a driving force. I love it. I would just tell young women, times are changing. Dream big. There's nothing that's impossible. And I'm so thankful to the NBA players and coaches who have just wrapped their arms around me from the time I entered this business. So kudos to those players who are part of the change, no question.
And hard work. I have seen you work. I have seen you prepare. No one prepares more. No one works harder.
Thanks, Kevin.
Got that bucket.
Well, Tim Hardaway Jr. getting stronger, and that's a problem when he's trying to finish through contact.
And here's Anthony from the arc. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Here's Hardaway, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
Well, if you allow Hardaway to get near the rim, this is what's going to happen. This guy is a fantastic finisher.
Here's Lillard, and Lillard throws it down.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious 2-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Dallas has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Passes it to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
How about the height and the length and the athleticism of Kristaps Porzingis? Barely has to jump to throw that down.
Here's Trent. He's got 19, and the shot goes in. Trent's got 4 points this quarter.
You want to talk about a perfect performance? He hasn't missed a shot all night. Incredible.
Here's Doncic. It's good. Great play set up by Perea. And that's 13 points for Luka Doncic.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
Trent gets the bucket.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Doncic outside. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
There are certain guys that can carry a team, and Carmelo on a nightly basis seems to be able to deliver.
And 101 left in the third. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That's his 5th foul.
Oh, my. He really needs to be careful now. That was his 5th foul of the night.
A different look for Dallas. Marjanovic checked in for Porzingis. DeLon Wright comes in for Luka Doncic. And Trey Burke subbed in for J.J. Barea. It's stolen by Anthony. And now Portland on the break. Here's Simons. Again, the Trailblazers score.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Now Burke, 10 points for him. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Whiteside's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And there's Lillard. That's good on the assist by Whiteside. Lillard's got 9 points now in just the second half. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
You see, to me, guys, for Tim Hardaway Jr., there's still another level for him to reach. He has proven that he can be a big-time scorer. To me now, it's about consistency and doing it night after night after night.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Little, he's checked in for Anthony, and McCollum subbed in for Lillard. The putback, great positioning on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Simons, the pass to Hazania. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it, Greg? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Trailblazers out in front, running away with this one. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. A look now at our assist of the game, brought to you by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that, Greg, putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Hazonia's out there with Little. And it's Gabriel in at the 5, roaming the paint. It's good. Kid Gilchrist has got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Dallas.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Little traps in the tray.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Dallas has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Here's Burke. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Doris, isn't it interesting that we're seeing some teams with more three-point attempts than two-point attempts?
It's incredible, Kevin, that every year over the last decade you see more three-point attempts across all 30 NBA teams. And think about the Houston Rockets. In each of the last 2 years, the Rockets have actually taken more threes than twos. This is the evolution of the game. It is not going anywhere. There's 2 high-valued shots in the league. Restricted area twos, that means point-blank opportunities at the rim and three-point shots, and everything else in between seems to be getting lost.
And the first one drops. He's perfect from the line this time.
Even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
And Adams has got the ball here for the Portland Trailblazers. From deep. Little can't hit. Outside Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, with that emphatic slam.
You know, but at this level, almost any guy can throw it down on you if you leave him wide open.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Berg with the bounce pass. Here's Marjanovic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Nasir Little picks one up.
Wow, he got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much debate there.
Doris, we've both been very public in our admiration for LeBron, the face of the league, for so many years. When he retires, and we're approaching that day, who do you think might step up and take his place as the face of the NBA?
Probably the most likely candidate is the new and reigning MVP, and that's Giannis Antetokounmpo, who is an absolute physical force. He's put on 50 pounds. He's getting more and more skilled. When he adds that three-point shot as a consistent weapon and gets to an in-between game, he will be impossible to guard. Kawhi Leonard, you know, he is now sort of taking over as a multi-time winner of the Finals MVP, and certainly a player guys want to play with. So just a couple of possibilities there, Kev.
Portland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Gabriel, nailed from three-point land. Gabriel's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Pass to Jackson. That one falls coming off Burke's feet.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Drive by Adams, and it goes down 2 points. Adams has got his first points in this one.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Burke with it, Adams on him. Burke can't get it to go.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
And the basket is good. Little's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Jackson from long range. Horn grabs the board. Portland's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. But they'll get another chance. Gabriel. That shot. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Jackson has the open look. Hits the three-point bomb. Here's Adams. Here's Horn. Fires the three. The Mavericks pull it in. Bogdanovich has got rebound number 8 now on the night. And a wide open look for Lee. Cans the shot from the wing.
Well, this is why Courtney Lee is easy to play with, right? He gets his offense within the flow of the system.
To the wing on the left. Here's Little. Portland no good that time either. Dallas has got fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Lee gets the bucket.
Lee is so good on that floater. And at his size, you've got to have that in your arsenal.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Azania. And nothing is going for him right now. Inside, here's Burke. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
For Portland, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. And Azania gets it to go.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
Lee kicks to Burke. People look at that general manager position with the team. I think it grows with some organization, maybe shrinks in importance with others. But by and large, it is more stable than coaching, isn't it? That position of being a GM.
Yeah, and I think, Kevin, if you were to ask coaches, one of the things I've heard sort of thrown out there as an idea is when you list the head coach's record, why not list the GM's record as well? Because the reality is success in the NBA is contingent on so many things. What's your ownership like? What kind of front office personnel? Have they made great decisions? Do you have the best possible coaching comparative to the talent on your roster? So much contributes to winning, Kevin.
Here's Little. Here's Azania. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Portland.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way, the other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And so taking a look at their record, a nice milestone they'll be picking up tonight. 30 wins on the year now.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
A baseline J, and the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Berea with a wide open look. Kid Gilchrist lays it in.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with the soft touch to match.
And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this, so they got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
The throw good, Michael Kid Gilchrist. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Pulls up. Gabriel's shot's good.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Jackson in the corner. Off target from outside. And here is Adams. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Damian. Congrats on the win. How has your game evolved within this offense?
Well, there's a lot of pick and roll in the NBA right now. Scoring point guards that stay in attack mode and make the right plays are the most successful. And, that's what they want me to be. They want me to make plays and be aggressive offensively. And I'm most successful that way. And I think I thrived in it tonight.
Definitely were on the move and successful. Thanks again, David. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.